What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. NYSB Kamal back at you with another video. So what we have for you, I know I've been doing the last few videos have been album reviews, and I surely enjoy doing album reviews because I love music. But what we have for you, I actually had never seen the movie Mulan, and so I went into it this weekend, or last weekend I should say, and watched Mulan. And so the cartoon I know has been around for a super long time. My wife has seen it. My kids have seen it. I have never seen it. I didn't know what to expect. I just want to say I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know how I'm gonna do when I do movie reviews comparable to album reviews, or how deep in depth I may go depending on the movie. I don't think I'm gonna go really deep in depth. I just want to go out and say I thought it was good. I thought it was well written. I like some of the surprise cast members that I saw. Donnie Yen, Mr. Ip Man, IP Man, Ip. I think it's Ip. Mr. Ip Man. Amazing series. If you have not seen it, Donnie Yen is amazing in it. The only thing I would whine you about if you're a little squeamish, I don't really like the bone breaking stuff, but if you see the karate scene in the dojo, it's rough. But he's great. I loved him. Um, the guy who was the father to Mulan, I want to say he has been in a ton of movies and was the bad guy in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat Annihilation back in the day. Leave a comment below if I'm right on that. I want to say that's who that was. I did not recognize my guy Jet Li. Jet Li was the Emperor, who she had to do the spoiler alert. So I've already said my piece. I thought the movie was great. Go out and watch it. If you have Disney Plus, you shouldn't wait till December. Go ahead and watch it now. We paid the $30. Well worth it. Really good. With that out the way, Jet Li's character was the Emperor, who she had to save at the end. And then what else do I want to say with that? I liked how May, I don't know what her real name is, but May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. showed up at the very end too for a quick guest cameo. So the only cameo who was missing from this ensemble of great Asian actors and actresses was the young lady who was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, who was in all the movies for a while. She was in Hero with Jet Li afterwards and whatnot. But I liked it. I liked the lead actress. I thought she was really good. I liked the chemistry she had with that one guy who I thought they were gonna end up dating, and they kind of did this hand holding thing at the end. I liked the parallels of her and the other young lady, who was not actually bad as though the movie was giving her off to be. Because when you first watch it, you're thinking, okay, maybe she's gonna be fighting the bird lady, but really the bird lady was envious. One, she was like, hey, be your true self. You're not gonna get anywhere with these men trying to be something you're not. I actually, when I saw that, got the David and Goliath vibe, where David went out in Saul's armor. We're getting biblical for a second now. Went out in Saul's armor and was not able to do what he was doing because he wasn't used to it. He was trying to be someone that he was not, wearing armor he did not know how to operate, maneuver, fight in. And so similar when the bird lady, not, I don't know names, so bear with me, through the ninja star through the chest, I always thought, just watching it, it was never meant to kill her but to free her. So either she was going to die if she did not. Now, she did have that extra layer on because obviously she was trying to cover up the chest area and stuff. But if she did not have the layer on, she was going to die in somebody else's clothes. But the fact that she had the layer on, it almost was like another level, like it went deeper to say, even though she does not have what she's supposed to on, this star is going to free her, because that whole conversation she had with her was telling her, stop being somebody else. You need to be you. You're not them. You're a girl. And so the star went through, bam. If she had died, it was really nice because she could have died being somebody else. but instead it freed her and liberated her. And then at the end of the movie, when you see the contrast and how the bird lady helped her, the bird lady it came full circle. So the bird lady recognized Mulan was a girl from the beginning, but way better than the guys, but was trying to hide some stuff. She throws a star at her, which could have killed her, but it ended up being what frees her to say, "This isn't gonna work. I need to be me. If I'm going to die, at least let me die being me," which is how you should die. So she takes that, and now at the end of the movie, when she sees everything she always wanted, I didn't like how the guy, the bad guy, the real bad guy, was calling the bird lady dog this whole time. I was like, man, this guy's real disrespectful out of his mouth. Like, disrespectful. I didn't like any of that. And I'm like, man, she gonna have to get rid of this guy. But now I'm watching, I'm like, it's a Disney movie. I know how violent it can get, but I'm like, she gonna need to take care of this guy. So when the bird girl, and I'm harping on this because that to me is really the essence of the movie. When the bird girl realizes, wow, it is possible to have a woman lead and men follow behind, believing the cause, which is all she ever wanted. And when she saw that, she's like, I'm ready to give my life to protect the one who was doing what I always wanted to do, but was doing it from behind the scenes, under the covers, so to speak, because the clan she was with would not allow her to be. But here's Mulan at the forefront leading, and I think it just did something to say, I need to back her. And I'm willing to give my life for her because she's able to do what I could not do, but always wanted and aspired to do, which was be myself, be this amazing fighter. I could be better than the guys, and the guys would follow behind me as I led. And it was quite amazing. And I enjoyed that. And again, because I have a daughter too, I look and I tell her all the time, like, look, just be the best. Like when little nuggets like that come out, I throw them out real fast because I don't know, everyone in my house is at different levels and different thinking. And I think sometimes, you guys know me on the podcast, I might get a little deeper into some things, and I might see some things a little differently than everyone else in the house. And so I kind of throw out little nuggets like, oh, hey, pay attention right here. This is a key tidbit you wanna focus or harp in on. And so just want to keep letting her know, as well as my boys, that you don't need to follow. You can set the trend. Just because it hadn't been done before doesn't mean it couldn't be done. And it was great. It was good at the end to see the father say, "Man, I should have just respected you. I didn't need you to be the." It was just good to see the father was like, "You were always a warrior," and what I like about that, and then because I've been married now for was it 13 years, 13 plus years, and I have a 12-year-old, soon to be 9-year-old, and a depending on when you watch this video, and a 5-year-old, and so been parenting for a little bit now, got a little experience, and one of the things I realized is that every child is different. So that guy had 2 daughters, but wanted both daughters to be the same, but they weren't the same. I have 3 different kids who all like different things. My job and my wife's job is not to make them into what I want them to be, as much as see what is it that God wants them to be and how can I help push them in that direction. So my son loves animals. I'm not big on animals. We got a dog and I'm still not big on animals. That's not my thing. But he loves animals. So I'm like, maybe he'll be a zoo doctor, or maybe he'll be a zoo person. Maybe he's a zookeeper for all I know. I don't know. But just be the best one that you can be. My daughter's it loves to teach and loves to, the 9-year-old, she loves to make believe that she has a classroom and she's putting together presentations and she likes to show people how to do stuff. Well, I got to cultivate that. And I got to watch it because, sometimes she can be a little bossy. She might get that from me, probably get that from her mom, but probably a combination of both. I think the both of us can be a little stubborn in the head sometimes. And, I got to take some ownership on that. But I need to be able to cultivate that because that's what she's into. My youngest is starting to learn, and he's starting to like to build stuff and put stuff together, and he's also the reckless one of the group and likes to jump off of things and do all type of wild stuff. So, there could be something in there for that. And so my job as a parent is to see what are the interests of my kids, what are they good at, what are the talents God has given them, and how can I help bring that out of them so that way they can be the best versions of them that society has to offer. SVP Scott Van Pelt, for my ESPN fans, has this saying that I absolutely love. He says, "How good is your good?" And so I love being able to see how good is a person is good at their apex, at their peak. What does that look like? My job as a parent is to see what are the areas that my kids are good at, and then how can I help elevate it and make it into something even better. And so I think the father at the end of the movie kind of got that. And I was happy because as a father, I know the struggle of seeing it, because it's not about making the child into what you weren't. It isn't about making the child into what you aspire them to be. A lot of people say, I want my child to be a doctor, a lawyer. I want him to be a blah, 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 blah. But that may not be their calling. And so if my son ends up being a zookeeper, I don't care. You know, love the Lord, be the best zookeeper you can be. Love your wife, love your kids. Try to be the best person you can be. It is what it is, And so, but I thought there was some good points in it. I haven't really seen too many reviews, so I don't know how everybody's feeling on it. But as a person who had never seen Mulan before, had no idea what Mulan was I guess an idea of what it was about, and the trailers can kind of give it away. And I've seen enough movies to get the gist of things. But I thought it was really good. It's worth the 30 to go see it. Watch it with the kids. Watch it with your spouse. Fun movie. It's a good movie. And I want to get back into it. There's some other movies I've seen, or TV shows. Netflix have had a bunch of stuff that I've been on. So I'll probably jump on some other stuff too, and get some shorter reviews and things like that. Kind of break into some things. A couple TV shows. Shout out to everyone who loved the Queen of the South review. And even those who didn't but commented. I appreciate that people took it upon themselves to watch the show based upon what it is that I was saying. So hopefully people will do the same with this Mulan, and leave your feedback, leave your comments, likes, and everything, and let me know, what did you think of the movie? How did you see it? How did you perceive it? Hope everyone, that's it, man. That's all I got. Try to make this nice, short, and sweet, but hope you guys, as always, have a wonderful, blessed, productive, stress-free day, weekday, weekend, whenever. Till next time.